Bonjour Juliette.
Bonjour Hanan.
Good morning, Juliet.
Good morning. Ça va bien, Hanan?
Merci.
It's Friday, it's a day for sports. Leicester and their Beamers. We need to talk about this. What's going on?
Well, Leicester City, they struggled to get into gear in the preseason following defeats by Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, as well as Community Shield against Manchester United. But now the Foxes players have been given the perfect gift to help them get back on track and ahead of the new season. After the first team squad were rewarded with £105,000, that is supercars. So a fleet of 19 Protonic Blue, that is BMW i8S, which cost a total of £2 million, were seen outside the club's King Power Stadium, and the cars are understood to be gift from their chairman, that is Vichai, for their Premier League win back in May. So the arrival of the supercars will come in as a massive boost to a team looking to get back into life at the fast lane ahead of their title defense opener against Hull City on Saturday.
Wow.
And
Juliet, a new football season is coming up.
When it's getting to the football season, everybody gets excited because Saturday and Sunday won't get boring. Who is that? I can understand. I can understand. But a new football season kickstarts in Europe this weekend, and the Barclays Premier League might not have Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, but we are about to enter the age of the super manager. Mourinho's bitter rivalry with Guardiola stretches back to his days at Inter Milan. Overall, Guardiola has a far superior head-to-head record with Mourinho's only winning, that is 3 of the 16 meetings. The Portuguese will hope for a change of fortunes when they lock horns in Manchester United. But Mourinho will also relish another opportunity to face Arsene Wenger. Remember, the pair, they've been embroiled in numerous war of words since Mourinho's arrival at Chelsea in 2004, culminating in them almost coming to blows at the Stamford Bridge in October 2014. But the biggest game of this weekend will be against Arsenal and Liverpool. And Arsene manager, that is Arsene Wenger, faces a defensive headache as his side will be without a number of first-team defenders going into that game. For African interest in the EPL, we will focus on Sadio Mane, the new player for Liverpool. We'll see how he fares. But in France, Paris Saint-Germain begin a less glamorous chapter of their Qatari-owned era following the departure of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But they could be even more lethal as a collective unit in their bid for a 5th successive League One title. So players like Ivory Coast Serge Aurier, we've got Cameroon's Henry Badimo and Nicolas Nkulu of Marseille and Lyon, respectively, and Ghana's Abdul Majid Waris, who plays for Lorient, will be hoping to turn on in style for their clubs. But La Liga and Serie A also start on August 19 and 20, respectively.
Well, I think I'm keeping my remote with me.
You have to stick to your remote.
I have to.
It gets very tricky these days.
It's going to be. But there's something, one of our guys was in a hurry to show us what's happening right there. Our graphics was showing Usain Bolt. We have to talk about Usain Bolt.
you know when it's Friday,
yeah.
It's Friday, then the athletics, they are kick-starting today. But it's not all business with the fastest man in the world, Hanan. Both at a Jamaica press conference ahead of his races also showed that he is the Samba king, and the 6-time Olympic gold medalist took to the stage with a team of dancers at a sponsor's event. So Bolt, who is a 2-time defending 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x100 meters champion, has got big races coming up, and he's kick-starting it tomorrow through to next week. So he will attempt to defend those titles in Rio to earn an historic triple in the process. And in a related development still at the Olympics, Africa will kickstart their track and field journey at the Games today, and Africa chalking an appreciable success at the Games will be welcoming and refreshing at the same time, given recent cases of suspected doping with Team Kenya, the hardest hit. So far, Africa has got 7 medals, and we've got South Africa winning 4, bronze for 2 bronze for Egypt, and 1 for Tunisia. But, you know, the silver, they say, is the new gold. But we'll be hoping Team Kenya will be getting more, and also Ethiopia will be getting more medals in the coming week. And Kenya athletic coach, trouble in the Kenya camp, George Ansra, expelled from Rio 2016 after posing as an athlete to give a urine sample test to drug testers. I can't seem to understand this.
I think it's if you look at Ansra himself, Ansra doesn't look quite athletic, you know. He's a little bit aged. And I think the person who was probably just walking around the Olympic Village just noticed his probably white hair.
The officials, the number of limits they gave for Kenya is over 30. And it's done for the Olympic Village. But how do you take an ID card of an athlete, that is Ferguson Rotich, 800-meter athlete, his ID card, and when IOC gives you accreditation, is not to be used by 2 persons.
2 people at the same time.
It's just for 1 person. And he is the second person in Team Kenya camp to be sent to. Remember, the first was Rotich this week.
And the law in Kenya has really been tough on him. He's going to be held behind bars for a while.
28 days,
which is a good thing, we were speculating earlier that because he served in the army and he has influence and all that, it probably might affect his being held or justice happening, but they acted upon it.
It's nothing. We'll see how Team Kenya fares, because I'm excited. I'm in a mood to get the races get going, and we have the likes of Caster Semenya of South Africa, who will be blazing the trail for South Africa in the Games. David Rudisha is also in there. So we are excited for Africans, and we'll be hoping that this week coming up, we'll see great things. But the most important thing is to see that iconic celebration for Usain Bolt.
Absolument.
Would you want to try? Would you want to try it?
The whole thing. I'm wearing a suit. I think my buttons will rip open.
Let's try. Maybe like this. You know.
Thank you very much, Juliet. See you next week.